Hi, I'm back. Today we have a 42-inch magnum mainboard. The customer brought the board in just like this to be repaired. They say it's totally dead. They were looking at the TV and TV just came off and they are not getting any power indicator. So it's unplugged right now. So I'm gonna plug it in and we're gonna do some test and see how we can rectify this problem. So it's plugged in. So it's plugged in and not getting any light. No power indicator, as you can see. So let's do some checks. So ground, and we check here. Here's supposed to be 12 volts, and I'm getting voltage is jumping all over. Getting like 33 millivolts or so. If you could see here. See, it's not stable. So it's almost like the power supply section on this side is trying to start and being switched off. Okay, so what do we have here? Same, voltage is fluctuating, and let me check on this MOSFET here. .45 volts. So I will think processor is cold. Check these transistors here. Nothing. Nothing. Let me check before the optocoupler. See if it's getting signal. So I'm not getting anything on the optocoupler. So ground here and optocoupler. It's fluctuating the same way. Okay, so you can see here. So there's a problem on the board. Most times when you see the voltage is fluctuating, there's probably a short on the main board. So I'm gonna take the power out and test for shorts. Ground. Checking for shorts to ground. And this transistor, there's no short. No short here. No shorts. What about this MOSFET here? There's no shorts there either. Let's check these diodes. Check this diode here. This diode is good. And it's about here. And we have a short. There is a short on these two diodes. Yes, there is a short on the diodes. Okay, much better. We are getting a short on the diodes here. Okay, and both diodes. So what I will do is remove these diodes and see if we still have a short. Let me do an inspection on this side of the board. Get away some of the glare. Let me check this cap. Cap is good. Hey, what's this? This transistor or MOSFET looks, it's cracked. This MOSFET is cracked. Let me test this MOSFET here. It's clearly broken and it's good there, and it's shorted on this pin. So I think this could be our problem. It's shorted and it's broken. This pin here also looks like this transistor blew. It got really hot and it started disordering itself. Yes, that is what happened. Okay, let me read up on this MOSFET. Part number is D4454. D4454. Okay, let me check this the value of this MOSFET and I'll be back. Okay, this is the data sheet for the MOSFET. It's an N-channel MOSFET. It's rated at 150 volts. Resistance package to provide extremely low RDS on. So the drain voltage is 150 and the gate source is 20 volts. Um, This 20 amps, 94 milliwatts. Okay, so let me see if I can get a MOSFET to match this one at least and see if that fixes the problem. Okay, so I found the one that is closest to fit this blown MOSFET. So this MOSFET here is rated at 150 volts, 20 amps, and I have one from a donor board. It's a different board, but when I check the readings from this chip, it's also for the backlights, to drive the backlights. The placement I'm going to use is at 150 volts, 28 amps. It's a little more ampage, but one way to find out, I will replace it. I actually have backlights for the same model, so I'm going to connect it and we're going to test. I'm hoping that when I remove this, the short is gone and the board is functional once again. So I'm going to take this out of circuit. I'm going to try to use the soldering iron and heat up all the pins to take this out, because they are connectors, plastic connectors right next to the chip, so I don't want to come and use hot air because I will melt all the plastic around it. So grab the heat on the soldering iron, put some more heat. See if I could raise the pins from the legs, so it will just be the one on this side to be lifted. Broke straight off. Alright. What about this one? So this chip is totally gone. That's out. Okay, so the chip is out. in the pads here. So let's take the tuna chip out. Stab a little flux around the pins. Use hot air, 360 degrees. Make that 370. Okay, where did I put that? The temperature is set to 370 degrees and MOSFET is out. So I'll be soldering on the chip instead of using hot air. Trying to get the heat to flow. Okay, so let me change the tip and put a bigger tip on the soldering iron so it will transfer more heat. Okay, hope nothing blows up. Let's check. One way to find out. And nothing blew up. And watch, look at this. We have power. Can see the power indicator. so that MOSFET was the problem. So I'm gonna press power now and let's see if it powers on. While can't view the light, so I'm hitting the power button and it's powering on. Okay, so the power light came off, so that indicates the TV, well, the board has turned on. So I'm gonna get the LEDs and let me see if the MOSFET I installed will power up the LEDs. So I'll be back. Let me go and get the LEDs. Okay, so I'm back and we're gonna check the LEDs now. I'm trying to power off. Let me do some voltage checks. Not too sure if. Let me check. Wrong. 12. And look at that. We have another short. So I am guessing the transistor I just replaced has blown. Alright, so let me check for shorts again. So we have a problem that is blowing. Yes, and we have a short. So the transistor is shorted. Exactly on the same pins. What's causing that? What is causing the transistor to blow? We have a problem on this diode here. The diode here is shorted as well. Could it be the diode? Could it be that diode? Is this diode shorted? Let me check. Just take it with one pin and test to see if it's shorted. Okay, I think it's out. Check again. Short still exists. And the diode is good. No, it's not. Yes, diode is good. Alright, so more than likely this chip was shorted again. Alright, so let me take the chip back out. what I want to try, let me see if I could replace the chip again, and I will install the LEDs and try it again. I'm getting a feeling when it sends all that current to the MOSFET and the current can't go anywhere, the chip is being shorted. Let me take this chip out. So these are the LEDs here. Yes, perfect fit. And let me just see if the LEDs will power on. If not, we'll just have another blown transistor MOSFET. Okay, so we have power light again. And I'm hitting the power button now. Power. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's working. Look at that. So I was correct. I was correct. So what happened? It wanted to send the current, but there is no energy draw. So the MOSFET blew. Okay? And the chip is a little underrated because the original chip is 150 volts at 20 amps. And this one is 100 volts at 15 amps, I think. And look, the LEDs are working. Now, what I'm gonna do is check with the thermal gun and see if the chip, if it's overheating. If not, okay, so my finger is still on it. So I can see on the thermal cam it's warm, but it's not overheating. Okay. Alright, so I will still try to see if I can get a transistor, a MOSFET, sorry, that is very close to the original and replace it, because this tells me the board is working. Okay, so what probably happened is the customer TV, the LED blew, and when it blew, the chip was already outputting so much voltage, probably 100 and change, and seeing that it blew, the chip blew immediately with it. Okay, so we power it off, and look at that. Look at that. So if I had installed the LEDs before with the chip that I replaced in the beginning, it would have fixed the problem. Okay, so one more time, press power, and as you can see, it works. Okay, so I will try to find a close replacement and fix this TV for the customer and give it back to them. Okay, so I will have to contact the customer and let them know that they probably have a backlight issue, and trying to install the board back in the TV and powering it on will just give them the same issue. So they will have to bring in the TV to get the backlights checked. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this repair.